You need to pay attention right now because the Federal Reserve just turned off the bear market in cryptocurrencies and said it would never happen again. This means that altcoins like Solana, XRP, and HBAR will likely go through the roof much sooner than we thought. When it comes to Jerome Powell or anyone else at the Federal Reserve, the inflation rate is the most important thing they are always looking at. The United States of America should have an inflation rate of between 2% and 4%. With interest rates as high as they are now, it makes sense that they stay that way to keep inflation at that level. We just got some shocking news about that topic that makes it very possible that the Federal Reserve will start lowering interest rates much sooner than was thought before. That's always been a huge reason why so much money has been pouring into the crypto market. We're not just talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum. Keeping that in mind, they are already after him like birds to get him out of office, and a bill will be brought forward to keep the fire going under his rear end. We just need to keep drawing attention to him. This will be huge on its own. What I'm about to show you at the Federal Reserve, on the other hand, is much better. Since elections are happening right now, officials are talking a lot more about cryptocurrency. For example, a US senator just said that Bitcoin reserves can help make the dollar stronger. You are hearing this. Officials from the government say that Bitcoin could be used to make the US dollar stronger. You wouldn't have believed me if I told you this 4 years ago. With the approval of Bitcoin ETFs and all the other huge changes we've seen lately, this is much more likely to be true, and it's truly amazing. The senator's name is Cynthia Lummis, and she does agree that the US government funds can help make the dollar stronger. This is making a lot of people aware of Bitcoin as a way to store wealth. I mean, forget about it if the government starts to really think about this. This cycle will blow off the top because there will be trillions of dollars worth of new money coming into the altcoin market alone, right? We saw a gain of about 16,000% in many altcoins last time. This time it will be about 32,000%, with top ones like Cardano and Solana receiving the most attention. You'll have 32 to 50 times as much money as you put in on the altcoins you like. And this is what we have here, right? But there are also some big things going on from the Federal Reserve. As you can see, inflation reports were just released. For June, they are always a month late, so we get them in July, then August, and so on. Also, they told a really cool story. For example, we've seen inflation rates start to rise again over the last 2 or 3 months, which made people feel very pessimistic. They think, okay, he's not going to lower interest rates when inflation is going up now, though. We see the opposite. As you can see, inflation is beginning to drop again. This is the sign we've been waiting for. If things keep going the way they are and inflation stays low for another month or two, and maybe even for the next 3 months, we'll be well over 2%. Friends, that's when the Federal Reserve will have to make interest rates go down. Yes, the funding does happen when that happens. Also, it's kind of strange that these types of interest rate cycles with quantitative tightening always happen around election times, right? When this starts to happen, it's a very strange time. When we look at things other than this, like the Bitcoin half cycle and the altcoin season cycles, we see that almost everything is in sync. It's like the stars are aligned for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to have a great year. I also want to show you some more scientific details that back up my point of view. This is the crypto buy signal that you see on the screen. Look at the altcoin buy signal over time. When it hits its all-time low, that's also when altcoins are selling close to their all-time lows. In the buy house signal, this red line is a clue that the market has reached its highest point. When this old signal line goes above this red line, it's time to sell because the market has reached its highest point. Looking a little further down, the old signal has never fallen below the sell your house signal, which is the most bullish buying signal of all time, unless we're talking about the last few years. As you can see, this signal tells us that we are in uncharted land. This is the best time in history to buy altcoins, especially the best ones like BNB, Solana, and XRP. There will likely be a huge drop off the top in percentage wins that we have never seen before. I'm also going to show you something else that backs up this case. Given that now is one of the best times to buy cryptocurrency, I'm going to give you guys an amazing deal from Margex. If you trade on their exchange, you'll get access to thousands of dollars in bonus funds that will help you make a lot more money on all of your trades. Use my referral code Levy20 to get huge discounts on all of your trades as well. To do this, go to the referral area and enter it. It's also very easy to start trading. For example, to buy XRP, all you have to do is go to the trading area. Once you have an account, you can choose how much power you want to use. You enter the amount you want to trade, and then all you have to do is press buy or market. Use the link I've put in the description below to sign up. Now, let's go back to the movie. This is the stochastic RSI chart for the month of February. This is about the price of Solana. Okay, to show you how accurate this is, it has been 90% accurate across all assets for the whole time it has been used. I'm not going to show you just Solana or Bitcoin. I am going to show you something really quickly. By looking at this stochastic RSI line, you can see that when the orange and blue lines cross below this line, it means that you should buy. If you're lucky, you might even see 2 buy signals, in this case with Solana. This is how it usually works. You'll see a lot of red lights, and then after a while, you'll see a signal to buy. And we can see right here that there really was one. The orange line was above the blue line, not the yellow line. Sure, that's what you want, right? The orange line should be above the bottom blue line. As expected, there was a huge drop off the top right after. This is the sign to sell, right, when you get to this point. Look at the difference between this price for Solana and this price for Solana. That's a 5-fold return on your money if you bought at the right times and follow these signs. Naturally, that's something you would want to use to your advantage. We saw this happen again in 2023. As you can see, when it told you to sell around this point, Solana was almost at its peak. You would have made a huge amount of money there that would have changed your life. Now look at this today. What do we see? The orange line and the blue line can be seen here. The orange line is on top, but they're at their lowest place ever recorded, where they meet. We've never seen anything like this in the history of Solana. It's very strong. And I just showed you that the stochastic RSI has been 100% right on the weekly chart if you have been following it correctly. Weekly charts don't always show the exact point at which to sell at the top, but this one comes pretty close. By the way, this chart shows that we may have reached the bottom. In the near future, Solana and other altcoins could go up 50 times their value. And that is clearly a lot of money that can change your life. Our team has been regularly making more than 20% on their copy trading portfolios over the last few weeks, even though the market has been very volatile. There are indeed all of these days, including the bad ones, the good ones, and everything in between. Things are going to really take off for this program when they become very bullish, which we know they will soon be. Additionally, I think that thousands of people will copy trade with me and my team who are constantly monitoring the markets and most likely becoming very rich in the process. Now, if you want to be one of those people, today is your chance to join me. There are only a few spots left right now. It can only hold 200 people, but we have over 100 and are getting a lot of new signups every day. It's very easy to join this and start making thousands of dollars every week, like the rest of our copy traders. Just click on the link below to join my Discord. There is a step-by-step guide on how to do that in the Join VIP part of my Discord. You can also watch the whole movie here, in which I explain how to set up copy trading and what to do after you've put money into your copy trading account. As soon as we start a trade, it starts for you itself. And it will close itself for you after we close it. In other words, all you have to do is put money in and watch your stock grow. That's why we have a Trade Wins channel, so you can see how much money you and the other people in our program are making. Trust me, there are hundreds more coming. I'm really excited about that. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button if you like today's movie. Spread it around. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.